NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. First up, he's probably one of the best-known personalities in the NBA. He's a dear friend to us here at 2K TV, and it's kind of a tradition to have him on every single year.
Yes, it's time to check in with the one, the only, Shaq.
A view of downtown Detroit. And now the Lakers starting group. You've got Conley. Junior's out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Paul George. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, we've got Luke Kennard. Griffin is out there with King. Then it's Weber. And it's Bone in at the one. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change, and the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Now here's Griffin. He had 25 points last game, stolen by George. Junior with it. He's against King. And Junior throws it down.
Using this momentum to his advantage when Junior gets some speed behind him. Look out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. He was focused on keeping the score close. Coach said, we know LeBron's going to get his, so we have to try to limit the production of everyone around him. That's a tall task, given Bron's elite playmaking ability. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all three levels.
Here's Junior. And he uses the glass on the layup. Junior's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
King outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Michael Conley. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Junior with the ball. They get it back. And Junior throws it down.
Good intensity from Junior here. Boxes out to win the rebound and goes right back up for the score.
Here's Bone. 9 points last game out. Kennard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. King outside. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Conley with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. George passes to Junior. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Junior.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Weber against Davis, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Here's Bone. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Kennard. And Davis sends it back.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Here's Weber.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
To end the run.
Sure.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And it's Davis finishing it off.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kennard kicks to Griffin. Over Davis. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Davis puts it in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Kennard with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. With some arc. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James, the pass to Junior. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Junior throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And stolen by James. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Pistons trail by 14. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's King. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Golden State. For the finish, and it's George finishing it off.
A terrific ball. The PG-13 knows it's a priority to create turnovers that spark the running game.
Here's Bone. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Weber. Here's Kennard. They could use a bucket. Conley grabs the miss. And here we go. Lakers running again. George passes to Junior. Outside Conley. Junior kicks to George. Hands it from downtown. George has got 7 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Bone passes to Griffin.
And
he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I love the way of Griffin. Eye on the prize. Going after the rim is either going to dunk it or you're going to foul it.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Ouch. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ingram comes in for LeBron. Lou Williams is subbed in for Mike Conley. George passes to Junior. Pass to Kleber. And Jones sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's George. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Wolf passes to Griffin. Rebounded by the Lakers. Junior's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Williams. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Now here's Junior. He's guarded closely, and that one's good. Ingram.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Down low. It's deflected.
It's tough to get past Junior when he's locked in. Opponents might have to challenge someone else defensively.
Good on the shot. George has got 9.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Wolf. Here's Griffin. Shot he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Junior.
You know, when healthy, Blake Griffin is still a force. He's an athletic, multifaceted big man.
Ball's checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma comes in for George. Now, here's Junior. Defended by Griffin. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Wolf passes to Jones. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Lakers leading by 23. Now, here's Junior. He's got 10. They get it again. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Kuzma against Griffin. Here's Mikhailuk. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Hole in that defense.
The kick out to Williams. Ingram passes to Kuzma. Griffin on the double team. Williams for 3. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. There's the pass to Wolf. Griffin trying to get open. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
I like when Junior takes initiative, making things happen on the aggressive drive to the rack.
Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Wolf passes to Mikhailuk. Shoots it up. No good off the back of the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Junior kicks the ball. And the ball last touch by Ball. And the Pistons making a change here. Weber's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And 22%. Griffin's checked in for Detroit. And then for Los Angeles. Junior's checked in for Ball. Davis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Paul George in for Kyle Kuzma. Griffin is out there with Weber. And it's Dean in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys, they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your ability. Those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Wizards, was tremendous. He scored 45 points, and he dominated the glass all night, ripping down 20 boards. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Wolf passes to Griffin.
3.
And just miss after miss right now. The Lakers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And it's Davis with the jam.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
So it's Detroit now, following the basket by Junior. Pass to Weber. Here's McKayler, defended by George. Shot clock at 6. Here's McKayler, defended by George. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Griffin passes to Weber. And contact on the shot.
Sorry.
So he'll be shooting free throws here.
4つ目じゃん。
That one on Davis. The
Hey
Pistons
there,
have
man.
down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Ball's checked in for the Lakers. Bounce pass from Williams to the left side wing. Outside for George. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Puts his heart and hustle on full display there. Junior has no problem going coast to coast.
中。
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Wolf, he's guarded by Williams. And again,
おいどわ。
turns
えどわ。誰だお前。し。
Ingram passes to George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Somewhat late to the game of basketball, Junior's natural abilities were apparent from the first time he ever stepped on the floor, and he's been cultivating them ever since. That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition three.
バカ、なんでそこ行く？
And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Dean.
ほや。や
And
ほや。
that's the 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Clearly a foul.
The Pistons have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Inside, here's Williams. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Dean, he's covered by Ingram. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mikhailu. And it's Junior with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Goes back up. No good. Nice D from Griffin. 2 on the clock. Williams with the steal.
Nice.
And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. After that outstanding quarter, he's got himself a triple-double. What more is he going to do in this game? We'll find. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Junior's out there with LeBron James. Then it's Ball, then it's Conley, and it's George in at the shooting guard position. Free throw good, Junior. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Just 5 on the clock. Kennard, the pass to Bone.
Small stature, no matter. Conley competes at the defensive end on the floor.
Here's Junior. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And stolen by James. Junior with it. Griffin's there. Conley for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Junior. What a terrific move that was. Junior's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Bone. Kennard, the bounce pass. And they call an illegal screen here.
Point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Junior kicks to George. Griffin trying to get open. Grabs the rebound again. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
They get a hand on it. Here's Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is why you must clog the lanes. Once Junior spots one, he forces you to be aggressive defensively.
Jones checked in for Weber. And both free throws good for Junior. Detroit with the ball. They're scoreless since the first half. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Junior throws it down.
And because of Junior's confidence and his composure, he has the ability to go on scoring runs like this.
Here's Bone, covered by Conley. Passes it to Bone. Knocks down the three ball. Bone's got his second bucket of the night.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Lakers?
Offensive rebound. Junior.
And
they call the shooting foul.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the shot up.
He hits the second from the line.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Bone passes to Griffin. Takes it off the glass. Griffin's got his third basket of the night.
This is where Blake does most of his damage. Just get him the rock inside the paint.
To the inside. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Junior.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Griffin.
マジか今真正面入ってさ
Can you believe that move?
入ってさだよ
That is grace. That is awesome.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now, and finished off by Davis.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Griffin. Defense right on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
When you put a smaller player on Blake, he has the ability to drive it, draw contact, and get to the free throw line.
And the Lakers with some changes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for George. That one is no good.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming
one of the
most prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
And Junior throws it down.
Great teamwork, impressive finish. That's the result of hours of practice, getting the timing down.
The pass to Kennard. Outside Griffin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Lakers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Junior. Stripped it away. And the foul called by Junior. And that'll be his.
The key player involved in the Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram, was considered a cornerstone for the Lakers, but things change fast in this league.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Jones slams it home.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The kick out to Williams. The Lakers rebound.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. pretty much the story of this game.
Here's Dean. The quick look, no good that time. Now, Junior. He has... Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
Oh, Junior bringing a little street ball to his play tonight. Rattles the defender with a flashy move.
Outside, Jones. Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Kuzma. Pass to Mikhailuk. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
In the corner, it's Ingram. But they'll get another chance.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
No coverage. Kuzma's got 5.
When Kuzma is this focused, he shoots it so well, even outside his comfort zone.
Dean, he's covered by Ingram. Here's Dean. That one misses. Some solid defense from Ingram.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Weber. To halt the run. And it's Junior with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ball's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And the Pistons with possession here. Jones, the pass to Mikhailuk. Pistons passing it around.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Pulls in another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Passes it to Mikhailuk. Wolf, he's guarded by Williams. Up top, Weber. Plenty of space. And it goes down 2 points. Weber's got 6.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Over to the wing. Mikhailuk passes to Jones. Here's Mikhailuk. 6 to shoot.
ダメ？ダメっすか今の。ダメっすか？
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Junior throws it down hard.
Statement finish. Junior putting a little extra on that move, trying to get into the other team's head.
And there's the pass to Mikhailuk. To the paint, here's Jones.
And
foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective.
マジか取られた。
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Davis is checked in for Ball, and Raul Neto subbed in for Lou Williams.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Here's Junior, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. 9 of 11 in the game so far. He is just punishing you when you foul him.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game. And they're doing a very good job at the line this half.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Pass to Mikhailuk. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Mikhailuk's got 11 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Loads it up for Davis. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
The Pistons shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Pass to Mikhailuk. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. He dishes it to Weber. Excellent D there from Junior.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without
Lumayan.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here is Bonner. Bonner is out there with Langford. Then it's Weber, and it's Dean in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Weber gets the bucket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 47 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.
Weber can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The 3 from George. Kept alive. Junior. And the bench is good. Junior's got 49 points in the game.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
強い。
Got it again.
ウケる。
Gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Strength and focus. This is how Junior gets shots to go, even against physical teams.
危ね
And the foul called on Junior. That will be foul number 5 on him.
え。強しだね。
Making a switch. Griffin's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anthony Davis.
おう。
Floats it up for Junior.
加藤
Griffin with the steal.
高すぎ。
Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Goes up at the stripe. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. On the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we all like to see it.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Junior with it. He's against King. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here is Bonner. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Poked away. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Finish on the alley-oop.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
passes to Langford. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's King.
まあ無理っしょ。
Drills the three-pointer.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator, great court awareness.
And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Woohoo!
Junior throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Bonner passes to Langford. Here's King, and it's blocked, and he gets it back.
まあそれ止めてほしい。
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th plus foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense.
No
doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. They double team Griffin, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
ナイス。
Detroit with the ball. King, the pass to Bonner. Clock at 4. Lets it go. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Junior.
強すぎ。
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Now, here's Langford. Covered by Conley. Langford, the pass to Swift. Bonner inside. And stolen by Junior. And Junior throws it down.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got $100 million invested in the guy.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
お疲れ様でした。